So welcome to our next update on our Skid Row area. A lot has happened since the last time we did a update. I think it was last week sometime. First thing I want to draw your attention to, as you can see right here, we added a piece of wood. It's a 1.5, or it's a 1x2, which is really 1.5 by whatever. So anyway, I drilled all the holes, added that on. What that did is that allowed us to bring this out and have a little more room back behind, so when I put the chain link fence in there, it won't be right up against the fence here, if I wind up doing that, because I'll have to show you the fence here in a minute, and it just looks really good. So, in addition to doing all of this, you can see we have our pool right here. It's just got the first coats on it. What I'll be doing now is I'll be doing the interior. Well, first I'll weather the like this, get the concrete around the pool itself. I'll get it all weathered and get it to where it looks like that. It's all kind of stained and dirty. We'll get that done, and then I'll do the color inside the pool. It's mostly going to be algae covered, so we'll have greens going down into deep green, light green up around the edges, and I may even sprinkle some of the turf on there, some bright green turf on it, so there's like growing actually on the surface. Because like we talked about, we're going to have a broken board up here, and the guy will be face down in the pool. He didn't quite make the dive, so that'll be pretty fun to do. So again, last time we showed you our meth lab up here that exploded. Now, since I was able to pull this out, I cut two strips like this. This one's going to go for this guy right here. I've already got the one on the back here. It's been glued to this guy right here to give me some little depth, more depth, to give me an alleyway back behind the buildings. So I'll show you here in depth in a minute. Towards the end of this, we'll have a little clip here showing that fence. The fence was built using styrene. It was, let me get it here. It was this stuff right here. Let's see if I can see the, yeah, here you go. See if we can see the grooving pattern to it. May not be able to. Well, anyway, what I did is I cut the height I wanted. I cut two rows. So I actually had to cut 4 pieces of this across here. And I glued them back to back, so we had wood on each side. And I lined them up to make sure they were exactly right with each other. Then I had some really thin strip styrene that I used for the cross pieces and the posts. And I put that on there. Then I primered it, and I painted everything a nice kind of a light brown. And then I weathered it, and then I came back in and put lighter brown on top, like panels that had been replaced over there, pieces of wood that had been replaced. You can see there's been taggers on this side, and I'll show you the other side. Track side, there has been taggers on that side too, more on that side. This side, they couldn't quite get away with much because of all the people that lived here, but we do have graffiti right here. You can see, and I described a little bit more about how I did this graffiti. You'll see it towards the end here of this video. I've got another one right here. All that's left here is to use some of the sandpaper for asphalt. And I'll glue it down right here, and I'll weather it, and I'll get some grass growing out of it. And what I'm going to do back here, all of these areas are going to get the dirt like I did back here with that sand that I get, the tube sand from Menards that comes in that big roll that was like $4 for around 30-40 pounds of the stuff. It does a great job. As you can see, it's really nice and fine, and it works beautifully in here. I'll put that back here. First thing I got to do, though, is once this dries up pretty good back here, and I get the last of the weathering done that I need to do around right in these areas, because I've got the stoops. They're right down here. They're going to be going right up here, and I've got to do some weathering and a few things. Then I'll take this whole piece out, and I'll dull coat it, and then I'll put my ground covering down. I think that'll be the process to make it work the best. So let me duck under here, and I'll show you the back side of this fence and what it looks like. Oh, and here's the this is the 2 back panels. This is the one that has the meth lab that exploded on the top, and this one goes to this guy right here. You can see all of the streaks that I have for the rust coming off the air conditioners. The air conditioners are all rusted, so all that's left is just to do glazing. Basically, all that's left here, got all of this in like we showed last time. The fire escapes. I've just got to put the ladders in, and that's it. And then this whole thing gets dull coated. I have decided to go ahead and put some interiors in. Not every floor, but I'm probably going to take like maybe the top floor here, maybe this floor, and maybe this floor right here, and have it where you can see those interiors. So when they're lit up at night, you can really see it. But you can see how that's going to look with the fence when we have the trains going by. It's going to look really sharp. So let me duck under real quick, and we'll take a look over on this side. It's kind of dark over here, but you can see the graffiti. Let's see here. How can I alleviate this problem? Is this plugged in? Nope, that's not plugged in. Well, anyway, it looks really good, and when we do our videos showing the trains running by, you'll really be able to see all the graffiti on the backside. And here, this side with the lights on the back, you can really see all the areas where the wood is rotted. I think they came out looking really, really sharp. So we're almost done with this section. And again, like I said, here's the piece that goes on the back of this one, so I'm going to be moving along this one pretty quick too. We're going to get the fire escapes built for this, printed for this, built back here. I want to get this I want to get these 2 blocks finished up pretty quick. All right, so we are really getting into the final stages of the left side, these 2 towers for the Skid Row. These are our flop house, the one where we had the meth lab that exploded. You can see there all the way around. Well, anyway, what I've been working on has been the graffiti. So as you can see here, we've got this graffiti. Now, I didn't take the time on this like I normally do to hand paint this. I actually used the decals, but I did have to do some hand painting because I'll show you here what happens. I'll hold up one of these. This is made for cars, obviously. So if you look here, you can see the bottom of this. It's cut off. Well, that's because that's supposed to be the bottom of the car. You can see how everything just kind of ends right here. All the colors in because that's the bottom of the car. So what I've done is I've come in and I've extended. I put the black shadow underneath all the way along with some brown, the reddish brown. I did a lot of mixing to get that. Then I put the yellow in, got my yellow mixed, and then my little bit of red that kind of flashes all the way around. Over here I did the same thing. I took the blue that was right here, and I just finished a kind of a halo effect all the way around that was here. And then I also put the black in underneath, and I add a little bit of blue here. The light's kind of washing it out some, but it looks really good. Let me get this out of the way so we get the shadows off of it. Here is the big fence for the back. This will be behind these buildings. I made this fence out of some, I think it's evergreen. It was like a clapboard siding. What I did is I took it and I got the length I needed, and I made it the full length. Both sides, back side, I put on some extra strips to show like the brace, the 2x4 bracing that's back here. And then I cut out a bunch of these things to make it show as worn. Same thing. These are the decals, and I've done the same exact thing I did on here. If I had them up high enough where the bottoms were not on the very bottom down here, as I put the black in, the shadows, all of that. Same thing over here on this side. If it needed it, I put the black underneath all of those areas right there, which they did. So I've got all of that done. It came out looking really excellent. So I'm really happy with all this. As you can see, that's going to look pretty sharp. So now we'll show you what we've done on the rest of the build. So that's where we're at. So we should be done here fairly quickly. I can't see this taking much more than about another maybe day and a half, 2 days to finish up the foundation work, and then to do the window glazing maybe a day. Probably about the same here. It's about maybe 5 days, and I've got these 2 blocks done. And we're using, like I said, the sandpaper for road work and all that. This gave me a little more room too. You can see now I can have parking and have a lane here for cars. So by being able to bring this out a little further. So that helped a lot. Well, anyway, you'll see this in our live streams, so be sure to check those out. Because tonight we're going to be running, I don't know where we're going to put this up, but we will be running, if you've missed the live stream, we'll be running trains tonight with this in the background, and we'll be having the video on it, the camera on it, so you'll be able to see it. So be sure to tune in for those, and hit the like and subscribe and the notifications so you don't miss any of the rest of our builds on this if it's of interest. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.